All right, we have some Golgari. I guess we're calling this Golgari Chunguses. But anyways, what's up, YouTube? This is a deck list that comes from, I think it was the top, I think this one was top 16 of the Sunday Challenge. It's a deck that I love. When I qualified for my first Arena Championship, the format was Historic, and I played probably a deck that was maybe like 7 or 8, maybe like 10 cards off of this deck, so I love this deck. Basically it's just a kind of a mono green Stompy deck splashing for Rotting Regisaur because the curve of Rotting Regisaur into the Great Henge is just incredibly powerful. We're going with obviously the 8 elves. We're choosing our 2-drops here of Scavenging Ooze, very good against Greasefang and Phoenix, and then Pack Leader, which is important against the red decks because it doesn't die to Stomp. And then you have obviously your Regisaurs, Steel Leaf Champions, Lovestruck Beast, very good card right now, very good against Rakdos, gives you 2 bodies for 1 card, and just a great card. It's good against like the mono white decks because you can make a 1/1, trade with something, and then have a 5/5 that's kind of hard for them to attack into. A couple of Rhonas here. I'm not in love with this card. I think it serves its purposes, but this is probably my least favorite card in the deck, but it's fine. It does what it does. And then 4 Cocos, 3 Great Henges. And then we have 1 trophy, 1 Heart of Kiran. Heart of Kiran's kind of a weird one, because obviously you can't hit it off Coco, but you have a lot of things that crew it with the crew 3, even like this thing, this plus a counter, all that stuff. So, and then post-board, you get a second Heart, which I think is good against Supreme Verdict specifically, because if they're wrathing you, you get to have a Heart of Kiran in play. Obviously worse against Farewell, but... And then you have Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, pretty obvious, Power Word Kill, mostly here to, I guess, kill Greasefang, but I'm sure there's other stuff that we would want this card in. Outland Liberator for the Boats deck, and Abrupt Decay for decks that have 3 mana permanents, I guess. Alright, let's get started. Kit Kat, M&M, Snickers, Kit Kat, Butterfinger, Toffee Crisp. Nobody has said mine yet. Nobody has said mine yet. And I will say it's not an obvious answer. Reese's, 3 Musketeers, Milky Way. Oh, nobody said it yet. There we go! Oziricon. Oziricon coming in with the Twix. I love Twix. Twix is based. Twix is so good. Have you guys had the, there's like the cookies, not cookies and cream, but it's like the, what, it's like the darker cookie. I think it's like cookies and cream, but somebody said Twix earlier? I didn't catch it. Did they really? Chat's going too fast. I don't think they did. Maybe I just can't read. Oh, Miles did. Miles did. Yeah, okay. I got you, Miles. Yeah, I got you. The left or the right? What about the middle Twix? People always talk about the left Twix and the right Twix, but nobody ever talks about the middle Twix. You know? Like, why are we leaving out the middle Twix? Poor guy. He gets no love, Sag. What's a middle Twix? It's whatever you want it to be, Sappy, okay? The other candy bar that I fuck with heavy is the Reese's Nutrageous. God, that one is so good. Love me some Reese's Nutrageous. Nut. Fast Break is good too. I think I prefer the Nutrageous to the Fast Break, but it's close. They're both really good. Cookie scented M&Ms. I tried those like somewhat recently, like a couple weeks ago. I didn't like those that much. I prefer the peanut butter M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms are probably the best M&Ms. Don't at me. I mean, I'm also pro nuts. I love nuts. All kinds of nuts. Cannot get enough nuts. If 3 cards in their hand, odds they have a Shark Typhoon. I mean, I still kind of want to attack, because I want to play around them drawing a Days Undoing. Whatever. If they have Shark Typhoon, they still lose their Narset. Unless they have Typhoon plus push, but... So they kill Elf, I kill Narset, I play Steel Leaf. It's, like, not that bad. They still have 3 cards in their hand, but... If I can resolve the Great Henge, I'm probably in a good spot. Odds that I resolve the Great Henge are probably 0, but, you know. Mars Delight. Toblerone fucks too. I'm sure I don't know if somebody said Toblerone, but Toblerone is unreal good. Love me some Toblerone. Yeah, Toblerone is so good. Underrated. Even though I think a lot of people like realize it by now, it's still kind of underrated. The blue Toblerone. I don't think I've had the blue one. I think I've only had the original one, but try Swiss chocolate. Lint truffles are another good one. But I feel like, I don't know, they're okay. I think lint may be a little overrated. It's fine, but it's one of those things that like when I first had it, it was like a kind of a luxury thing. But now that I've had it a bunch of times, it's kind of like whatever, you know. Oreos dipped in nacho cheese is gas. That's a Giga Chad moment. That is a Giga Chad moment. I think I should Coco in response to this. Yeah. Nah, that's just so bad, because then they just take a Wrath. I should have to hope they don't have a counterspell. Maybe this baits the counterspell and then I can resolve Henge if I draw land. But, like, it's just, you know, I cast this, they take Extinction Event, and I get fucked anyways. Timeout Sepis Bear for 5 minutes. Alright, mods, you know what to do. 5 minutos. 5 minutos, mods. We'll see you in 5. This has been a Giga Chad moment brought to you by Sepis Bear. Field of Ruin. You can play around Censor now. 5 minutes, Bros. 5 minutes. Sure. I'm still doing it now to play around Censor. Just gonna counter it anyways. What did they say? They said Oreos dipped in nacho cheese is gas. Which, you know, might be a not incorrect take, but... Alright, please don't Extinction Event me because I played around Censor. They're just gonna Extinction Event me now, aren't they? Because I played around Censor. Maybe I just should have not played around Censor. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Discard Trophy. Hope to resolve Henge. Any Hengers in chat? Do we have any Hengers in the chat? Any Hengers at all? I mean, this is lethal damage. There's no shot they just have nothing, though, right? If they have nothing, I'm gonna shit. I cast the Great Henge. Lair was unironically a really good draw because if they go to kill by Elvish Mystic, I can make this a 1/1 to still attack with the Beast. So Lair was like actually a pretty good draw. Alright, whatever. Blow up my elf, I don't care. This is definitely a matchup where I want as many powers as possible. Oh, what, the blue-black matchup? Yeah, for sure. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of those matchups, you know? Because, like, the Phoenix deck doesn't even play Pyromancer game 1, but they almost always board in Pyromancer, and it feels like almost every matchup. Okay. So, I could just make a 1/1, right? Because if I make a 6/6 and draw a card, I have to discard the card to the Regisaur anyways. I think I can play it a little slow now that I've resolved the Henge. Maybe I could have not attacked with the Elvish Mystic to kind of play around that. So if they bounce the Beast, I can go post-combat 2, 3, 4 mana, do both. I don't know. Where's your cloud? I got you, Slayer. I got you. I just missed it. Sorin the Mirthless. Sorin the Mirthless. Make a 2/3, huh? Drew, that's not a bad draw. Alright, I want to make sure I clear the request queue first. Real quick. I think I got everybody's clouds. I think we got that. Pretty sure we got all the song requests too, right? Yep, got all the song requests. Got that. And got that. Cool, we're good. Okay, they're at 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have to take this pretty fast, right? I can just go, like, tap Henge, tap Forest, play Lovestruck Beast. Go from there. No more song requests. No. Well, no, not in the queue. You should be able to redeem them. I think I'm just gonna attack them with Regisaur. Hold up the Coco. Yeah, no, I was just saying that I cleared up the queue. Alright, go. This eternal flame. I'm going with TP or TP1 for third path Iconoclast. It's gotta be TP1, right? No, it's gotta be TP1. I like TP1. Well, Falling in Reverse? I don't know if I've heard this song, but I do like Falling in Reverse. I've seen that live before. Good live act. Like, TPI looks pretty close to TP1, right? TP1 just kind of rolls off the tongue better. And I is a Roman numeral for the number 1, right? So that's how you could justify it. Every second of anger. Hippodus. The Browns will win Copium. It's definitely Copium. Are the Browns even good this year? I haven't watched a lot of football, I'll be honest with you. Cycle Fetid Pools. Big Chungus. Draw some cards. Tippity's nuts. Didge. Alright, let's see. Thoughtseize coming in. Heart of Kiran, probably, because it gets around Extinction Event. I don't think I want anything else. They don't have any enchantments for Liberator, right? I mean, they have Shark Typhoon, but they're just going to cycle that thing. They're not going to, you know. So I don't think I want Liberator for Shark Typhoon. I have to cut 5 cards. I assume Rhonas is not good. It's also bad against Extinction Event. I think I want to trim, like, the trophy, and then 1 of each. And the reason I'm trimming 1 of each is to make myself a little bit better against the Extinction Event. Professor Chaos coming in with the 6 months. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween to you as well. I was telling chat earlier that I was cosplaying as a mediocre Magic the Gathering streamer. So, I am in full costume right now. Is the plural of Chungus Chungai? Yes. Dude, this song slaps. I love Falling in Reverse. Kept a 1-lander last game. I mean, I'm on the draw. Fuck it, we ball. Easy. God, this song is so good. So we can go Thoughtseize Pack Leader. I could have just jammed a 3 there, but so fucking bad if they have Censor. Narset Days Undoing. Well, that's an issue. I think I have to take Narset and play into the Censor. Give them Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I like this play. Good play. Like, I don't know if they're going to counter this. I'm just playing my weakest threat. But they kind of have to use their mana, whether they want to counter it or cycle, you know? And this kind of frees up the Coco if I draw land. Yeah. Field of Ruin. Augers! Yeah, I'm gonna Coco. I don't know if I should Coco... I was gonna say if I should Coco if they go to Field of Ruin me, but... Yeah, now they can just counter the Coco, but... Maybe I was supposed to wait? I don't know. Or do something else that wasn't Coco there. Well, it never matters. Never matters at all. I think I'm discarding Steel Leaf Champion. Holy shit. How am I so good at this game? It's literally so free. I actually... Yeah, I could play the Pack Leader, right? Because... No, it's bad if they have Shadow's Verdict, right? The only issue... If I hold and don't play anything, or if I just, like, play Heart and attack with everything, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to play out this Pack Leader or not. Attack, Heart, pass. Yeah, so then... Okay, let's attack first. Maybe not attack this into Shark Typhoon. Because the thing is, if they cast a Wrath, then this is not in play, right? So I'm not going to discard the Pack Leader if they cast a Wrath. And if they don't cast a Wrath, well, they're probably dead anyways, right? So I think I like this. Yeah, so now they Wrath for 3. And then we can go play this, draw a card, crew this, put them to 4. Yeah, this is a better line, I think. Unless they found Fatal Push, then it's a little bit dicey, but we know they have Pathway. Draw a card. Okay, really hope they don't have Fatal Push here. Fatal Push should be kind of sad. Not seem like they have it, which is good. Go. Another banger from FIR, Voices in My Hand. I've heard of Voices in My Head, yeah. That's a good song. Everything. That is another good one. My opponent said just dummied. What did they dummy? They said just dummied. I don't know what that means, but how'd creativity do? Well, if you type in exclamation point last. Oh, some luxury hobbies on the side. Okay, I kept 2 one-landers last match. This one-lander, not gonna keep it. This hand slaps. Song also slaps. We got from Tellerian Raya. I got you. I got you. In the queue. Blue-white, huh? How do I play this hand? I could go Pack Leader Elf. Sets me up for Coco, which is a lot better if they have Wrath on curve. I think I'm going to go Pack Leader Elf. Honestly, weirdly enough, maybe I should have led with the Elf. Because I kind of would rather have them censor this. Which seems weird, but... Yeah, see, it's weird though, Alisan, right? Like, I kind of would rather have them censor this because I don't have a land rolled up, right? And if they have censor, they're just going to be priced into using their mana. They can't choose to not censor here. They have to use it. Maybe they cycle it instead, but... Okay, they just didn't have it. That's fine. Oh, if they have lockdown, this is horrible. Okay, that's fine. Missed the creativity stream because I fell asleep. FML my life. It'll go on YouTube. Don't worry, multiplication. It'll be on YouTube within a week, probably. The Wandering Emperor. So we just go kill Narset, hold up Coco. I don't want to main phase Coco because they just slam Wrath. Force them to counter the Coco, untap, play Rhonas, which is good if they have Wrath. Like, right, they counter the Coco here, untap, we play Rhonas. You know what I mean? Then their Wrath isn't as good. Or we just brick on the Coco. I mean, not a brick, but might as well be a brick. So, why are they Emperoring now? They shouldn't Emperor now, right? Why? Unless they want to kill an elf. There's no shot they Emperor now. Yeah. So I have 5 mana? Man, fuck this Wandering Emperor, huh? That card is so good! I mean, I get the draw card off the pack leader at least, right? Honestly, I think I just send everything, force the Emperor minus on the Steel Leaf, and then just Rhonas. Which is better if they follow up with Verdict, right? Yeah, I think I like that. And he settles. They're 80 fucking cards, and I know they have Emperor. I can't play around Settle. If I don't care. If they have Settle, they have Settle. I can't play around it. Remember when everyone thought the Wandering Emperor could be Mama Emrakul? What do you mean, Mama Emrakul? Oh, I know. I'm not playing around Settle, let me tell you. This entire league, if my opponent has 4 mana, 2 of which are white, I am never playing around Settle. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, the Wanderer. Not the Wandering Emperor. What'd they do? Okay, they minused and plus tier. Sure. Oh, this is awkward. 4 cards. Oh, the art on the Wanderer. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like Emrakul, right? Okay, let's do this. Play this pre-combat so I can attack with Rhonas. I think I have to send both at Tef, right? Which, like, kind of fine. We get the draw card. We get to kill Tef because we can pump here. Alright, kill your Tef. Fine with that. They Wrath me, but I've already gotten 2 cards out of this, and this doesn't die, unless they have Farewell, of course, but... Man, we're the Spark Wanderer, we had no history in the lore, so people thought it might be a personalized version. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, the art did kind of look like Emrakul. If I was to choose a general deck for the Pioneer format, something not aggro, would Mono Green Devotion be a good choice? Any recommendations? Yeah, I mean, if you're newer to the format, Mono Green's probably the best place to start, to be honest with you. Combat. Settle me. Settle me, I don't care. Fucking show me the settle. Wait, I should have played a land pre-combat. Well, this is still lethal, right? But I definitely should have played a land pre-combat. This is bad. Yeah, I should have played a land pre-combat. This is bad. Well, never punished, I guess? I don't think there's a 1-mana removal spell. Oh, they could have March, right? They could have March. Easy. In all of my own no promos. Okay, Heart of Kiran coming in. Not as good against blue-white because they do have Farewell, but Farewell's a 6-mana card, so. And then, what did we do last time? We cut the Rhonases. It's so weird because, like, Rhonas did look good that game, right? But the thing about Rhonas is it's quite bad against, like, Emperor Untapped Verdict, and it also gets swept up by Farewell. That, like, I don't really know. Like, the trophy can go. I don't want the trophy. What's my worst card in this matchup? Maybe I just cut Scooze. Scooze is terrible. Doesn't do anything. It fills the curve out, but yeah, Farewell doesn't exist. Just like Settle doesn't exist. What do you think, Chet? Cut the Oozes or cut the Rhonases? I'm kind of leaning cutting the Oozes. Mid-range control with combo potential. Honestly, Judge Jester, that sounds like the creativity deck that we just 5-0'd with. And I'm pretty impressed with that deck. I think that kind of fits the bill. I think that deck is very good. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, the creativity deck has the ability to... I mean, I guess maybe it's weird because the creativity deck is mostly a combo deck, but I love the creativity deck. I think it's just a good deck. This is like a 3.5 lander because I have the Lair. I'm gonna keep this, but not feel great about it. Okay, it's not bad. Probably gonna go Thoughtseize Heart next turn, but we'll see. March. Kind of makes my hand awkward. I'm still gonna play Heart. I guess now I might just go like Heart into Rhonas. See we draw. Actually, I probably play Steel Leaf Champion, right? Yeah, I think I bait with Steel Leaf. I can't do nothing here, right? There's no way I can just do nothing. I need to play a spell. I was thinking about saving next turn. I just go Thoughtseize plus Thing. I don't want to bottom that. I think my average draw step is better than that. Maybe not, though. Like, Coco's better, Reggie's better. That's probably it. That would have been good last turn. Alright, Thoughtseize you. What you got? Notably, this card is also good against the Wandering Emperor, which is pretty important. Memory Deluge. Gonna have 5 cards in their hand? Oh. Oh, well. Your hand sucks. Take Farewell, huh? Okay. So they have a Verdict and 3 lands. Guess I just play Rhonas, right? Like, sure. Yeah, very beatable hand for sure. Considering that our threats are Heart of Kiran and Rhonas, none of which died a Verdict. This is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's beatable. So I think what they're going to do, I think what's going to happen here, that's interesting. So here's what I was thinking, right? I was thinking I'm going to go Werewolf Pack Leader, Crew the Heart with the Pack Leader, go to combat. And the cool thing about that line is if they bounce the Heart with Otawara to prevent this from attacking, I can just pump the Pack Leader and then still attack for 5. The other line would be... I guess the other line is like Lovestruck Beast. Well, Heart's Desire, Lovestruck Beast, use the Beast to crew the Heart. And then that, they probably bounce the Rhonas at that point, right? So then what does that look like if they bounce Rhonas? They go, bounce Rhonas, take 4, go to 12, untap Verdict. Next turn, I just go Pack Leader, Rhonas, attack for 4. Versus Pack Leader, Crew, Combat. They bounce Heart, I pump Pack Leader, untap, they Verdict. I think that's worse for me. Yeah, I think that's worse for me, so I'm going to do it this way. I can cast both creatures. I'm not doing that because they have Verdicts. I'm not just going to cast this and cast this. We know they have Verdict. I would never do that. I'm saving a creature. Fires and Blue-Black put up results this weekend, so it would seem Pioneer's wide open, not to mention Brothers War comes out with some new Sustoon. Yes, I think Pioneer's in a great spot. Like, you could argue that Mono Green Devotion is a problem, which maybe it is, but I think Pioneer's in a great spot. Like, with the exception of Mono Green, I think everything else is, like, the gameplay is great, format's, I think, relatively healthy. I think it's great. Great spot. And who knows? They might answer. They might, do something after the Arceus to potentially answer the devotion deck, which I think they maybe have to. But like mono blue for the challenges, it's so weird because I feel like mono blue is just such a dog to Rakdos. Obviously it's great against green, but okay. How is mono blue against control? I feel like it's probably an okay matchup, right? I think you mean the Stone Brain, but yeah. Ratchet Bomb is better versus creativity anyways. Oh, true. I keep thinking that Mono Green doesn't have a good thing to get versus creativity, but yeah, they just have Ratchet Bomb if they have that in their deck. It's like a mini boat. It's a mini boat. Mini Joel. I say Stone Rain? No, Stone Brain. The new artifact. So we're gonna Field Verdict. Yeah, it's a small Joel. Small Joel. My plan is to just always counter card anyways. Yeah, sure. That's fair. I'm going to play Rhonas here in case they drew a second Verdict. Obviously worse if they drew a Farewell, but if I play Steel Leaf and they Farewell me, I don't have anything to turn on the Rhonas anyways, so. I think I'm going to tap the Pack Leader in case they have Wandering Emperor, because I'd rather have them not exile the Rhonas. Yeah, an artifact set when the best deck in the format has Karn the Great Creator. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I'm just shoving. I'm shoving. Settle does not exist. I do not care. Settle does not exist. What's this? Okay. Why are they doing this pre-combat? Maybe did they think they could turn off my Rhonas by exiling this? I mean, I'm still attacking them, like... I don't care that you played this. I'm still attacking you. They're gonna exile Rhonas, but whatever. Yeah, maybe they hoped that I would attack the Wandering Emperor, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, even if I draw a land, I'm not gonna play a threat. Because this is more than enough for them to have to Wrath. Like, the card that I lose to now is Farewell, but whatever. 80 cards. Bait Actor. I mean, it didn't really matter, right? Like, the outcome of the game is the same. I was going to attack them regardless. It didn't matter. Didn't change much. Let's hope they don't have Farewell. God damn it! God damn it. They're playing Yorion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they find a land, they could play Yorion, which is actually super awkward, because then they could put a counter on the Yorion. What's this? Okay, that's fine. Assuming they don't find an answer. Shark Typhoon does not do it. Second Wandering Emperor would, but, whatever. Can't play around it. Show me. Their draw steps were pretty good, chat. Their draw steps were pretty good. Should they have Darset first? Yeah, probably. Why do they always have it? I don't know. They just always have it. 80 cards, by the way. That's alright. We'll get him in game 3. We'll get him in game 3. It's fine. They first. Can't always have it, right? Right. Can't always have it? You can't always have it. Except for when you always have it, right? I don't know where I'm going with that. Trying to kill some time. 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5. Welcome to the family. Towering Triumph coming into the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. Can we get some Joels in the chat for Towering Triumph? Nice mana base. Nice mana base. I think we're just going to get busy with Reg. We're just going to get busy. I miss out on a damage by not attacking with the elf and playing a Lair instead of just discarding the Lair, but playing the second Lair is good if they have Field of Ruin, so I think it's worth it. It's kind of close. I mean, it's really too easy, chat. It is simply just the easiest. It's too easy. I don't know what to tell you. It's too easy. Too easy. Two cards on top. Is this the classic, top, and then die? They have to have, like, 2-mana counterspell, or I guess they could have 3-mana counterspell and then also March for the Regisaur. That's the only way they survive, I think. Because they can't counter and kill the Lair that I animate, right? I guess Absorb, does that buy them a turn? Not if I draw a land. So this is 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, puts them to 1. Well, I guess I'll put them to 1. Alright, you're at 1. I could probably make 2 Lairs next turn, right? Even if they Wrath. Or Settle. Well, they have to counter the Coco. Wait, did I do the math wrong? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, I did the math wrong. There are 2. So now I guess they could have... If they have Land, Wrath, and March, right? Land, Wrath, March would get them out of this. But... Or Settle, sure, or Settle. I mean, I just shouldn't play around Settle, right? Can make a Lair a 3/3. They play Emperor, exile the Regisaur. This is still 5 after they go to 4. I'm just not gonna play around Settle. I'm just not doing it. I refuse to play around Settle. It's just not happening. Show me the Settle. Show me the Settle. Famous last words. The thing is, if I try to play around Settle, I just get Wandering Emperor. You know? It's like, yeah, okay. They still have to have March to not die. Alright, cool. You're dead. Nice deck. Easy. Get out of here, fucking blue-white control. Get out of here. I love beating blue-white. It's my favorite deck to beat in the format. Good stat line. That is slightly above average for a running back in the National Football League. What's a Russian touchdown? No, rushing touchdown. Like they rushed the ball, you know? They ran the ball in. A Russian touchdown, though. That sounds kind of kinky. All right, let's not go there. I've already been canceled twice tonight. I'm not trying to get canceled a third time. What'd they take? They took Scooze. They're playing Greasefang. Tilt. It's like Cat Oven, except it's a mechanic only people 2HO use it. People who use it enjoy seeing. Yeah, that's true. I know a lot of people are really frustrated about Cat Oven, which is like I kind of feel bad sometimes when I play Rakdos because I know a lot of people don't really enjoy playing against it. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing, you know. It's like people just have preferences. Decks they like, decks they don't like. Well, I have been defeated. They simply will just not have the Greasefang, right? Okay, this looks weird, but I'm actually supposed to Heart's Desire Elvish Mystic here, and the reason for that is, for some reason, like, okay, we've determined that if they play Greasefang, I'm dead anyways, right? If for some reason they don't have a Greasefang, I need to be able to go land 5, Coco into Ooze, and have a mana up. That's the reasoning for this. But maybe this is just too bad. If I, like, it's obviously really bad if I don't hit the Scooze, but... Justin Jefferson, Cup, Dig, Saquon, and Hurts. I'm about to lose my 5th week in a row. Jesus Christ. Well, my team is really good, too. Like, I'll read you off my team. Alright, you ready? I'm 2-5, by the way. I'm 2-5. Lamar Jackson, Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley, Tyler Boyd, Cortland Sutton, DJ Moore, Dallas Goedert, Raheem Mostert, and then defense, who cares? But my team's good. Really good. But I'm 2-5. How are we feeling about the new soldier support for Standard? I think it's going to be sick. I like the soldier support a lot. I think it's really good. Well, we're dead. We are dead. Yeah, it's a good team. Well, it's weird because, like, the first couple of weeks, Chimera didn't do anything. Chimera was, like, really slow the first couple of weeks. DJ Moore did literally nothing. So get this, right? Last week, DJ Moore... Okay, I'm going to read you off DJ Moore's point totals the first couple of weeks. Ready? So, DJ Moore... Where are you, buddy? All right, DJ Moore... Week 1, 6.5. Week 2, 11.8, fine. Week 3, 2 points. Week 4, 9 points. Week 5, 8 points. Week 6, 2 points. And I finally said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm sick of this shit. So the week after he had 2 points, I sat him. And then I also sat Tyler Boyd, who was like, you know, he was doing fine, but not great. I ended up losing the week by 2 points. And DJ Moore and Tyler Boyd combined for like 40 on my bench. It's like, God damn it, you know? It was so rough. So it was one of those things where I got recency biased, got mad, sat by my quote-unquote good players, and then they finally had a good week. So, is what it is. They have 2 cards in hand. Can I actually win this game? I think maybe I can. The Las Vegas kicker in 2 leagues for 0 points. Jeez. That's why our league doesn't use kickers. Do I just attack them? I think I do. Whatever, I have no cards in hand, doesn't matter. I think I'm attacking them, because this is likely a 2-turn clock. Attack, pump the Steel Leaf. I don't care about the Liliana, I have no cards in hand. Soldier's opponent just whiffed from their Coco. Feels good, man. As a Panthers fan, I'm sorry for DJ's performance other than last night. Yeah. Yeah, he was just like, he just wasn't really doing that well the first couple of weeks. Last night he popped off, but it's kind of surprising too. Like, people thought, like, I took him in the 3rd round. Like, he was a very, very high pick. And he has definitely not lived up to, you know, 3rd round potential. Chimera's terrible with Winston because he just chucks it downfield all the time. I mean, well, that's the thing, right? It's like, if they can throw screen passes, Chimera's good on those downs. And then if they, like, get in the red zone, like they're on the, you know, 10 or 15 yard line, they're always going to give it to Chimera. Or they just throw more screens, right? Like... But I agree, it's not the best offense for Chimera. I mean, conservative play calling it Baker Mayfield. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. That's sorry for your loss, Tater Tot. Sorry for your loss. Baker Mayfield's a tough one. I'm so happy the Cowboys are crushing this year. It's about fucking time, you know? It's about fucking time. I want to look at the rest of the schedule. How are we looking? What's the schedule looking like? We got Green Bay, in Green Bay, Minnesota, home against the Giants, home against the Colts. Those are kind of buys. Home against the Texans, Jacksonville, home against Philly, at Tennessee, and then at Washington. It's, like, not a bad schedule. I figure, like, maybe, like, 3 losses from that schedule. I think, like, the Green Bay matchup is close, the Houston matchup is close, but I feel pretty good about everything else. Home against Giants isn't a bye. I mean, divisional, I don't know. Like, the Giants are fine this year. Like, they're not bad, but I still think Dallas is a better team. It's not a bye, though. It's not a bye like it used to be, you know. Wither Bloom Command. I'm a Lions fan, rip rebuilding since 1953. It's been a while, huh? You think Green Bay is washed? Think so? Again, I haven't been watching a ton of football, so... Watched a little bit, but... So you didn't put the Eagles as an auto loss? What do you mean? What's the Eagles? I've never heard a football team called the Eagles. I'm sure it's like a nickname, but I don't know what you're referring to is the question. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Tank kill you. Oh, the Eagles. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, those games, the divisional games are like almost never a bye, you know. They're always going to be tough. The South Philly way of saying Eagles. I see. How are the Falcons leading their division? I don't know. Yeah, there's no late line, but we have 4 Scavenging Oozes, so... Alright, let's bring in Abrupt Decays, Power Word Kills, maybe Thoughtseizes. I don't love Liberator against them. I'm going to cut Henge, just kind of too slow. I'm going to cut the Heart. What if I just didn't bring in Thoughtseize? Is that cap? My answers would be 2 Decay, 2 Power Word Kill, a Trophy, and 4 Oozes. I don't know, chat. Not sure how to sideboard. I don't want to cut creatures, because then I go down to 26 Coco hits. Hearing you say the Giants used to be a straight-up buy and not being able to argue makes me sad. Honestly, I feel like with the Giants, ever since the Super Bowl win, they've kind of just been downhill since then. You know, it's been downhill sledding. The thing about Rhonas is they have a lot of small shitters, right? That's kind of why I wanted Rhonas. They can create a lot of chump blockers between Supplier, Wayfinder, Cat tokens. Like, I think Rhonas is pretty important because they can clog the battlefield pretty good. I think I'm honestly just going to cut Thoughtseize into play. I'm an insane person, it's fine. Diabolic Intent, so good in Grease Fangs, and this year for Thoughtseize enough to win as well, so much optionality. Right, exactly, yeah. I think, I may have over-exaggerated a little bit. It's not going to get banned. I think I did say that a little bit, and I take that back. It's not going to get banned. But it's a good card. It's a very good card. It's going to see play in Greasefang. It's going to see play in Rakdos Sacrifice. For 100%, it's going to get played in both those decks. Outside of that, I'm going to try and build some other decks that we were talking about it in Elves. I think it's good in Elves because you can get a Coco, you can tutor for Shaman of the Pack, which is pretty good, and you have some cards that make tokens like Elvish Visionary, replaces itself. Dwayne Elite makes a token. You have a lot of cards that replace themselves, so I think it's good. It's just a really good card. This hand's kind of mid. I have a third land. Okay, I can work with this. Put back the Regisaur, I think. It's actually going to be sick in Elves too, because it's just more copies of Shaman of the Pack. I think it's just a better card than Court of Calling. Yeah, it's good in Citadel too. It what Canister was saying is it allows you to play one copy of Citadel, so you're not drawing Citadel as often when you don't want to draw Citadel, but you still have 5 copies of it. And it's it's just going to be good in so many decks. I'm super hyped for it. It's not going to get banned, but it is an incredibly powerful card. It's going to see played in a lot of different decks. That's kind of my thoughts on it. It is a lot better than people are giving it credit for. I will tell you that much. The first 2 weeks, at least, probably, maybe 2 weeks is an exaggeration, but maybe for the first, at least the first week, maybe 2, of the new set dropping, I'm just going to play as many different Diabolic Intent decks as I can. I'm going to try and break that card. That will be my goal. Tilt. Tilt! Kari's has expertise, so you get to steal the creature and psych it to intent. Yeah. Which, you get to do that anyways with Deadly Dispute, so you can already kind of do that line, but I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Just you wait. I Scoos here, I think. It's kind of awkward if I play Scoos, though, if they just go, Fatal Push and then play Grizzly Salvage. It's a little greedy, but I need to put something on the battlefield, I think. I can't just, I can't just say go and hold up a removal spell, because that's just so bad at the Chariot. That's an Arcane Proxy See the Truth. I don't know. Arcane Proxy See the Truth. It's interesting. What's the rest of the deck look like, though? Well, thank you, Dumpling, thank you. I'm glad that somebody's on my side. They just don't know, They just don't know, and that's fine, Some people just don't know. Is Demonic Tutor even a good card, though? I don't know how to answer that question, so I'm just not going to answer it. Yes. Yes, Demonic Tutor is a good card. It is an incredibly powerful card. And no, this is not Demonic Tutor, but it's fucking pretty close. It's as close as we're ever going to get to it, I'm with you, Dumpling, I'm with you. Discard Greasefang. Alright. Wouldn't mind drawing a land here. It's not bad either. Can attack first. They can't block. Can block if they want, but playing second Ooze is better if they don't have Fatal Push. They would have played it last turn, right? Yeah, I'm just going to do this. And now, if they had Boat, I'd probably lose this game anyways, but well, that's not true. They play Boat, target this, make this a 4/4, untap, attack, they crew, I kill Boat, eat the Boat. Maybe it's fine. I can maybe beat a Boat here. Thoughtseize play in actual Vintage is probably a good card. What, for Demonic Tutor? Yeah. Just have a hard time thinking that Diabolic Intent is going to be better than Evolution and decks interested in that effect. It's so much more flexible than that. It's just a different card. I think people need to stop comparing it to Evolution. It's not the same card. It is It is significantly different than Evolution. Like, you're not... You know, obviously there are going to be the games where you tutor for Greasefang, but I would honestly say, more often than not, you're going to be getting a card that's not a creature. Like, let's go to combat first. Slam for 7, draw a card. So now we can just go play another pack leader. I keep tapping the elves so they can't, like, you know, kill my elf and then do something with Greasefang. It just does so much more than that. Yeah, also, like, the mana base in Greasefang is not great, you know? Like, it's not the best mana base in the world. It's not, like, look at this. My opponent doesn't have double green. It's turn 5. Turn 6, actually. Like, the mana base is just not good. They're playing Tasigur. I was not expecting that. Right, touche. Touche. If they attack, I'm blocking, I think. Yeah, we just go trade here. Eat this. PWK this. Didge. Game 3. I think I like not bringing in Thoughtseize, honestly. The mana base gets way better with the Brushland. What are you cutting for Brushland, though? Like, the deck's already playing 4 Temple Gardens. Do you want more green-white dual lands? Like, you could have just played green-white Pathway if you wanted to. I guess the green-white Pathway is pretty terrible, but... Can't stand to have a card in my hand, or... Can't stand to have a card in my hand or a mill over that's useless most of the time. Let's drop Perfect Instant Opener. Yeah. It's weird that not all fast lands are available. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, I don't know what you're cutting for Brushland. I don't know how the mana base might change a little bit. I don't know. I don't think you're going to play 4 Brushland, 4 Temple Garden, though. Right? Because, like... On the draw, and I have a Scavenging Ooze and a removal spell, and I have 2 elves, I think I have to keep this hand. This is just like, this hand is perfect if I draw a land in the first 2 draw steps. I'm going to keep it. It's obviously a little bit risky, but high upside. Well, the thing about that is Pixel, right? Green-white dual lands are kind of the most important, because you can pair your green-white dual lands with the black source and almost can't, like, turn 1, black Pathway, cast Stitcher Supplier or Fatal Push or Thoughtseize. Turn 2, green-white land, cast Informant, cast Salvage, also cast Greasefang, regardless of what land you have on turn 3, so. Waterfalls, thank you for the raid, buddy. Yeah, the new Ranker's kind of sweet. Pog. No push, 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 no push. Don't do it. 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 Don't push. Ah, tank push. So now I can go Elf plus Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, I mean, I just have to hope they don't salvage it a Parhelion. There's nothing I can do about it, so. Please don't mill Parhelion. Okay, I dodged. Whew! Alright, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to play Scavenging Ooze because it's bad if they have Push or Liliana. So I'm just going to go Elf plus 1/1. Then next turn we can go, even if we don't draw a land, we can go Ooze, hold up a mana. If I do draw a land, I can go Ooze plus 1/1 plus hold up a mana, so. Trophies. Trophies. You have 8 black sources and fast lands, so you want green and white. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But I don't know if that means that you want Brushland. Brushland is kind of mid. Alright, please don't go push salvage. Can't win if they do. Again, nothing I can do about it. I need to draw land there. I guess even land wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, land wouldn't have done anything. Question is, do I chump block? No, I can go to 11. I can go to 11, it's fine. I could have considered trading there, because I have the second Ooze. Okay, no Chariot's huge. At 12? I don't want to go Lovestruck Beast. Untapped land Lovestruck Beast. Oh, I'll attack with the Ooze. I'll attack with the Ooze first. And then go untapped land Lovestruck Beast, hold up a mana for Ooze. Lovestruck because it actually checks the Greasefang. And my life total is getting a little bit low. If they milled Park Healing and you had an answer? No, because they just cast Fatal Push first, right? If they go Fatal Push, I have no window, they have nothing in the graveyard. They go Push and then cast the Salvage. That would have killed me. Probably just have Boat here. Wait, they just have nothing? Oh, this is based. Okay, well, we're chilling. If they have Stone Cold nothing, then... Hey, Trophy? Oh, you're saying I could have just done nothing on turn 2? Oh, if they milled the... Yeah, if they milled the Park Healing, I could have done nothing. Sure. I see what you're saying. I guess I just don't attack with this, right? It's like, shove for 5, make a 1/1, make a Lovestruck Beast, pass. Kinda chilling, right? Am I far enough ahead where I can just play second Scavenging Ooze to play around Fatal Push? I probably am, right? Yeah. I think I can afford to play, like, as safe as possible. Why not 2 skews? I think, yeah, this is just better. This plays around everything. Easy. 3-0. Still haven't lost a match tonight. Jesus. He's unstoppable. He is unstoppable, chat. Like 1 or 2 copies, but I'm not, like, super sold on that card yet. We're on the draw. Opponent gets 7. Double Elf, I think I keep this. What's the name of their ranker? Audacity. That card's good. That card is really good. Okay. So, I guess probably Devotion with the Black Splash. How's our Devotion matchup? I feel like it's not great. Could be Elves. Doesn't Grease just fall pretty bad to the new Black Discard? Well, the thing about that Pixel Paul is that card is incredibly narrow. So I don't know what deck actually wants to play that card. Because, like, if you look at a deck like Rakdos Midrange, they really want their sideboard cards to be applicable in multiple matchups. That's just kind of how midrange decks are. And I really don't think that Rakdos will want to play this card. Okay, they're Elves. Because it's literally only good against exactly one deck, you know? It's by Steel Leaf, right? Maybe I should go Elf, Heart's Desire? It's probably better, right? Elf, Heart's Desire. That's gotta be better. It's funny, I still could be Mono Green Devotion. They don't know that I'm playing, you know, Black Green Chunkuses. Because, like, Devotion plays all these cards. It's the Elves Mirror. The Elves Mirror. I guess if Grease went to A or S tier at local meta, maybe good tech. Yeah. It's like, it's a card that you're probably not going to sideboard against anything but Greasefang, but it is one of, if not the best, like, you know, 1-mana interactive spells against Greasefang. So it's, you have to, if that's a card that you're looking for, if your matchup against Greasefang is that bad and you're playing black, maybe it's worth it, but... Like, you could maybe talk yourself into sideboarding it against Phoenix, because if you play it against, like, okay, let's assume a scenario where it's, like, turn 3, and they cast Pieces, right? And they mill over a Phoenix. You can, like, take their Thing in the Ace or their Crackling Drake, and then you get the Phoenix in the graveyard, which is, like, maybe that's good, but it seems really situational against Phoenix, too. It's like, it's going to be good some of the time, but, you know, other times where you play it on turn 1, it's like, sometimes I guess, like, most of the time, you're just going to get a creature. You're just going to get, like, a Ledger Shredder with it, so is that bad? Maybe not. I feel extremely dead, by the way. Like, extremely dead. Their creatures are a lot bigger than mine. Like, a lot bigger. Who's the real Chunkus deck? According to Hoofcoming. Oh, another thing. Okay, another really good thing about, specifically in Elves, I just also thought of this. This gets you tokens to sacrifice to Diabolic Intent. Elves really wants to play Nykthos because it is, like, incredible in a lot of your draws, but because you're playing with Leafcrown Visionary and Clancaller, you can't afford to play multiple Nykthoses. The Tutor allows you to play effectively 5 copies of Nykthos, but you only have to play 1 in your deck. So another really good thing to do with the Tutor. Am I supposed to trade for a token? I could trade for this maybe, but should I trade for Llanowar Elves? I kind of have to, right? Realistically, how do I win this game? 13. If I don't trade, I go to 10. I was really hoping to hit, like, you know, 2 things to just eat their creatures, but can you manage to pay 2 for tutor and activate Nykthos? Oh, you can do it the turn after, right? You go, like, you know, tutor, play Nykthos, play another thing, and then the turn after, now you have a big Nykthos. That's at least, like, my thought process, but... Or it's like, you know, you set up shop the first couple of turns, and then you're like, you have a huge battlefield, because that's what your deck does, you play Coco, but you don't have a Nykthos. Then you just go, on turn 4, tutor, sack a token, which doesn't lose you devotion, get the Nykthos, play the Nykthos, activate it, go from there, right? I think I'm gonna trade. Not looking good, chat. Not looking good. So I have to play Rhonas. I'm going to play the Elf in hand, because if I somehow don't die, and I draw a 3-drop, I can, like, maybe play 2 3-drops. I don't know. I'm probably just dead. This is just lethal, right? 4 blockers. 7 go to 6. 5 blockers. Not dead, but... I'm not really alive. I'm not dead, but I can't win, so there is that. Alright, let's go to the next one. Let us proceed. Alright, Fatal Push, Power Word Kill, Abrupt Decay. I think I'm going to cut Heart, Trophy, Henge. Like, I think the way that I want to play this matchup is just turn creatures sideways. Like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to, like, mess around with Henge. I'm gonna have to keep a couple of Oozes, because I want to keep the Coco count high, but I'm not trying to play a long game against them. I'm just trying to get them dead as quickly as possible. Like, in theory, Henge is good if the game is going long and we both have a clogged battlefield, but the thing about those games is they're just gonna draw Shamans and I'm gonna die. So, like, I can't play that type of game against them. This hand's very good. Put back the 3rd land. Obviously dicey if they have Fatal Push, but... Okay. Can't play Steel Leaf. It's harder to block. Also, I don't want to discard... Well, I guess if I play Reggie, I could discard Steel Leaf, but... The amount of green devotion you can get would... Tensioner, Petition... Oh, is that the 3-mana 2/2 that you gain life equal to your devotion? You're thinking about the sideboard of this deck? Nah. Like, in theory, you're good against the red aggro decks anyways. Because your deck is just all these cards. Like, you just go, if your elf doesn't die, you play a card that they can't kill every single turn of the game. You know? Like, they can't beat that. So I think this deck is, like, supposed to be good against red. Because they just can't kill any of your cards. Except for elves, but... Just going right to combat? Like, pretty obvious I have Coco, right? Yeah. 2 mana. Okay, not ideal. Still can't block the Steel Leafs, though. Unless they play a Lord. Lord would be kind of bad for me here. Alright, no Lord's good. 2 more Steel Leafs. It's pretty fucking good, too. Yeah, sure. Like, the sick thing about Rhonas is just threatening it is good enough, you know? Like, I don't actually have to activate it, but they have to play around it. Rhonas just, like... Rhonas makes math just literally impossible. Just like, what are they supposed to do? Maybe a decent chance they have, like, an Abrupt Decay here or something. But... just the threat of activating Rhonas makes them block in such a horrible way. Okay. So they obviously have a removal spell. I'm actually just going to pass priority. Unless they just don't know what Rhonas does, but I'm just going to pass priority. I think I'm cool with this. I kind of want to play this anyways. Alright. I'm going to pump the Steel Leaf Champion, maybe. Maybe that was good. But if I pump Steel Leaf, they just kill the Steel Leaf then, right? Is it Fatal Push? Did I get you baited? Assassin's Trophy. Wait, they didn't kill the Steel Leaf Champion? What? Now I get 2 activations. This only makes 4. Well, good thing I didn't bump, right? I would have got blown out if they pumped. Well, that's not true. If I had pumped, then I would have gotten the land from the trophy to play the other Regisaur post-combat, so maybe it would have been fine. Fuck. Why didn't they Coco on my upkeep? They got more tokens that way. They should have done this on my upkeep. Okay. Well, I think we found our bad matchup, chat. I think we have acquired a bad matchup. Yeah, it seems like we are dead. Can't even really block here. I just have to hope they don't know what Rhonas does. I could have shot. Oh, I should have shocked there and attack with the elf too. That would have forced one extra block. Yeah, I should have shocked and attack with the elf. We have acquired the enemy. Yeah, true. Very, very true. I'm assuming they can survive, right? Maybe they can't. Actually, wait. Maybe they just can't survive. 7, 12, 16. No, they can survive exactly, right? They go to 2. Wait, so you're saying that I lost the game because I didn't shock and play an attack with the elf? No, because that's only 1 extra point, right? Puts into 1. Yeah, it's only 1 extra point. I mean, with this block, they don't know what Rhonas does, but... we'll see. All that shit talk right before we got paired came to bite us. Yeah, I know. Alright, well, they didn't know what Rhonas does, so... I think this is lethal. Oh, no. Oh, so I was 1 point short. Okay, alright, you win. Was I dead? 3, 6... Yeah, they just activate Nykthos, activate this. So, if I had shocked... Would I have won if I had shocked and attack with the elf? No, because they had 1 more blocker, right? So it wouldn't have mattered. Right, if I shock, attack with the elf, they just put this creature that didn't block on the elf. And I'd still just go pump here, they go to 1. So it doesn't change anything. Okay, I may be through that game. Should have shocked and attacked. All in on the 4-1, huh? Well, we're on the play with turn 2 Regisaurs, so... Does that sway your decision? Well, if they kill my elf, then this is not great, but... Tilt. Seems like Rakdos, probably. Especially with the Ob-Nixilis avatar, it's gotta be Rakdos. You know it's Rakdos with the Ob-Nixilis avatar. I need a land. Yeah, the swamp is nice. Alright, Prage chat. Prage for my untapped land. They're gonna play Graveyard Trespasser. And I'm gonna draw an untapped land. 4-1 odds too good. Oh yeah, you gotta take the odds. I understand, it's just gambling. Alright. Untapped land, please. Untapped land. Untap land, this game's over. I'm gonna keep the trophy, I think, in case they play Shieldred. Land. That's the punishment for not keeping the ooze, but... it's as good as a land. It's not really. It's not really. It's a land if you look hard enough. If you squint your eyes. Yeah, it's a land. Can you trophy your Regisaur? No, it's only your opponent's stuff. Wish you could trophy your own stuff. Play Shieldred. I think I'll probably just end step trophy, untap, discard Coco, hope to peel a land. Yeah, I gotta kill it now. Obviously, it's horrible if they have Fatal Push, but they could push it. They can push it anyways, so it doesn't matter. Just give me a fucking land, please. Please give me a land. Thank you. All right, 7, yeah. Don't have the push. That's good for me. Very, very good. Very, very good. I was waiting till I drew Blooming Marsh that turn. Okay. So we need to hit like a Rhonas and... I mean, Rhonas and any big Chungus is good, right? We have to hit a Rhonas, though. It's gotta be Rhonas. Ship me that Rhonas, baby. Give me that Rhonas. One time. Not a Rhonas. I mean, I'd probably just triple Regisaur, right? They're all lethal. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Alright, sure. Sure, why not? Just the old triple Reggie. Just the old triple Reggie. Yeah, I know, right? I have no hand, so Lovestruck would be a sick draw. See? You just gotta call your shot, you know? Sometimes you just gotta call your shot. So they go trade, chump, 1-1-5-5, you're up. I mean, Coco would have been a better draw, but, you know, I'm not trying to be that greedy. I'm already down 2 Cocos, so. Yeah, that's fine. I get it. You push. Yeah. You want chump? Are we really jumping? No, they kind of have to trade, right? They can't chump. Heart's Desire. Alright, your turn. You miss 100% of the Cocos you don't play. What about the ones you discard to Regisaur's ability? Very much in this with their giant. Oh yeah, the game's not over. I'm not saying the game's over. Like, it's far from over. If they didn't have the push, it probably would have been over, but with the push, it's definitely not over. Yeah, they even have this now, too. Actually, probably behind. It's we're ahead on clock, though. I think I just have to shove, right? Like, I'm not winning this game by sitting here. Yep. So they go to 8, double block the Lovestruck Beast. They probably block with... No, they have to block this. I don't know. Double block here, I guess. Keep this in play, go to 3. Makes sense. Alright, you're at 3. Go. Need another Coco. It's not good. It's definitely not good. They get to flip that thing, too. So this is what? 4... Am I dead? ETB 2 plus 12. I'm just dead. Hey, this is just lethal, right? 12, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Yeah, I'm just dead. Assuming they see it, but... Am I playing the Tybalt's deck in Pioneer today? No, I played that deck for like 2 hours yesterday, and I think my total record was like 2-10, so... If you want to front me some play points, because I've already lost like 1,000 play points on that deck. Oh yeah, I have a 1-1. Forgot I had a blocker. But I also just have no outs, right? Because they go to 9 life. Like, I don't have any outs. They go to 9, I have a 5-5, I have nothing else. Like, if I have anything worth ticks, I'll donate the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're calling it the Wheel of Fortune. Alright, I'm just gonna scoop. They're taking forever. I'm off it. Alright, sideboarding against Rakdos. I don't even know. Matchup seems not very good. Thoughtseize bad, Liberator bad, maybe Fatal Push? I guess Power Word kill for Shieldred, probably. Any more ideas for the sacrifice with the new tutor? No, just from the video. What I posted in the video is like, I haven't thought about it more since then, but... Well, I mean, I don't know, these cards are all nuts against Rakdos, right? These cards are crazy against them, but the rest of your deck is, like, kind of mid. I think I want this for Shieldred. I really fucking hate this card. This card's kind of mid, too. I think I'm just gonna do that. Voices. Liberator for Fable. You didn't care about Fable that much. Odd number of play points in the conversion, so I have, like, 4,007 play points. How many do I have? I have a weird number. Yeah, I have 4,013. Rakdos is mid. No, mid as in it's a mid-range deck. That was the whole point, you know. Mid as in, like, we're joking, we're calling it mid because it's a mid-range deck, you know. It's one of the best decks in the format. It's a very good deck. I feel like the Regisaur lost us the game. Yeah, if we didn't have to discard the second Coco, if we just had, like, a Steel Leaf champion, maybe that game's more winnable. You're probably right, honestly. You're seeing Motionless on Friday? I'm so jealous. Wait, you're not local, are you Flex? Because I thought they were playing Oh no, that's not this week. So that's what it was. The weekend of Atlanta, they're coming to my area. Yeah. But I can't go because I'm gonna be in fucking Atlanta. I wanted to go so bad, but couldn't be the week before, huh? Maybe what I'll do. So I think they're playing the Atlanta show. No, they're playing not the Atlanta show. They're playing the local show Friday. Maybe if I like brick the LCQs, I could get a red. No, no. I'm gonna stop thinking about that. I'm not doing that. Get like a red eye back to Massachusetts Friday night. Go see Motionless. Some clouds for JMSXO. What's up, Italian guy? Is anyone drafting Kamigawa anymore? I don't think so. The plus side, I'll be playing the RC in Atlanta. Well, if I grind in the last chances. I'm going to be really sad if I don't grind in and then I miss the Motionless for basically nothing. That'd be very sad. Undead Ahead 2. Is that on the new album? Oh, okay. No, it's this song. I think I've heard this song before. Could have done this post-combat, but I'm lazy. I want F6. Spooky. Yeah, they have some of those spooky songs. Was I supposed to play Rhonas that turn? Maybe. Well, the awkward part about playing Rhonas is I have to main phase Coco, and main phase Coco is so unbelievably bad if they have extinction events, so... One of the GOAT songs? I don't think I've heard this song yet. Pretty fucking good. I mean, to be fair, Motionless just doesn't make bad songs, you know? Like, they just don't have bad songs, you know? This is really good. Alright, I'll give them the information that I drew the land so I can hold the Boseiju. Wow. This is a good-ass song. This is a good-ass song. Children? Yeah. Just wait for the breakdown. Oh, I'm waiting for it. I shouldn't F6, but... Yeah! Off it. You went. Yeah, this matchup sucks. Well. We got a damnation. I don't know. Rakdos matchup was kind of sketchy. I'm trying to think of what else I had to think about this deck. Wow. This is really good. Sheesh. Yeah, alright, I'll pay you out. It's fine. 4-1. No, we got Rakdos. But yeah, I don't know. This deck feels fine. Not great against Rakdos, obviously. Maybe you can play more removal spells main deck to be able to kill Shieldrids and or Kalidas's, but I don't know. I don't really have a lot to say about this deck. Like, this deck does kind of build itself. I like the 4 Scavenging Ooze as main deck. I think those are good. Regisaur Henge is great. We didn't like have a lot of Henge draws, you know. And against Rakdos, we got a little unlucky. They had double Thoughtseize for double Coco, so it is what it is. But if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you thought in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Thank you.